Okay, my friends, it's that time again. It is October the 30th, which means it's time to start thinking about Christmas, okay? So I grabbed my mug, my Christmas movie mug. Don't worry, I'm not watching Christmas movies yet, but grab your tea, let's go. Let's dive into how to quickly get a handle on all of the holiday stuff so that you absolutely love and enjoy all of this. And it's not just about serving others, it's also about enjoying it yourself and serving yourself. So grab your tea and let's go. I love tea. Okay, there are 3 things that you need to have a very great Christmas. And by that, I mean what you want it to be. So this is what I use. My phone, I'll get to that in a minute, my control journal, and my planner. Now, I'm going to tell you a quick story. A few years ago, maybe like 4 years ago, I remember it was like a couple days before Christmas. There was so much I hadn't done yet, and I was feeling really overwhelmed. And I wanted to do a lot of stuff. Like for me, I love Christmas, and there are a lot of parts of it that I want to do. I want to bake, I want to watch Christmas movies, I want to hang out with the family, and I want to like go on a little trip down to Victoria, do all of the fun stuff. But I hadn't got a lot of that done. So what I did was I got out my control journal, and you can do this now. This is why this is really helpful for you. Write down all of the things that you want to do. Get your wrapping paper organized. Do a day for errands, and you're obviously going to need more than one of those. Figure out what your budget is. Think about when you're going to decorate, planning things, all of that stuff. So in this book, what I have done is I have like all of the Christmas music that I want to listen to. So I have a Christmas playlist, and I will put a link for that below so you can just download it. But I wrote down all the songs I want to listen to. I listen to all of the stuff whenever I'm running around. It's so good. Then I put down what pantry staples I will need, which basically feeds right into what I want to bake. If I'm baking, I want to have a list. So I've got like favorite baking things. Like I'm baking like this shortbread that we love. This like Christmas Jello. Pioneer Woman Christmas Jello to die for. So what you do is you have your pantry staples. Just yesterday, I was at a store and I bought a huge bag of flour, and I was like, good, well, that's out of the way. And I mean, I know I won't use all of that until like probably like February or later in the year. Ground almonds, all of that stuff, the things that we know we want, including things for like Christmas morning. If you can buy that stuff ahead of time, it will just make it so much easier. The other thing is like planning. Okay, so I'm on Vancouver Island in Canada. We get a lot of ice. We sometimes get snow tires. So I have October 1st on here. That's where the phone comes in. Booking the hotel, because we go to Victoria, which is South Island, where we are once a year, and we go and look at the Christmas lights and this beautiful thing. Putting up the Christmas lights November 1st. That's my husband's job. I just like to have them up before it gets like crazy dangerous and treacherous for him to do. The good news is he didn't take them down last year, so I guess he doesn't have to put them up. Polar Express tickets. We have fun going to see that on IMAX. It's so fun. And looking at like Pinterest stuff, which is so fun. So all of those dates that I just described, what you do is you put those in your phone as reminders. So October 1st, I get that reminder. I also have reminders for when to look for Halloween costumes for my kids. Actually, I did. We don't really need to do that anymore, unfortunately. But even like, I like to put out my Lego haunted house, and I put that out on, well, usually September 1st, just so I can really enjoy it for a couple of months when I want to order my soaps. So my phone reminds me, boom, every November 1st, it's like Christmas lights. So I'm like, husband, I need you to get up on the roof pretty quick here and put up the Christmas lights. So it's on our radar. We do put out other lights on certain trees so we can get that stuff going. And so it's that reminder so you don't forget to do those things. Another reminder that my phone reminds me of on November 15th, it's like start baking. And it also has the reminder to buy the things for the pantry starting around November 7th. Now, that doesn't mean I'm jumping into Christmas early, because I'm actually not. I'm just jumping into a little bit of the preparation early just to get some of those things out of the way ahead of time so that I can really enjoy December, because December flies by. So after I've got my shop done on the 7th-ish, of November, then I can start slowly baking things on November 15th. And you know, I will have a few out, but then I'll put some in the freezer. So come December, I don't need to do any more baking unless I feel like it, but then I can pull stuff out of the freezer, which is super duper fun. That's where my planner comes in. So I have my phone reminding me to do things. So what happens on November 1st is it says Christmas lights. So what I do is I use my planner every week to get things done. So here's next week, and what we'll do is, say like November 1st, what I would do is put Christmas lights in there. So it would be like, ding, Christmas lights. So I'd be like, oh yeah. So I'd like write that down. So for that week, I know that's there. And the next week it'll say like pantry. So I'll put that on there. And so basically that's how I keep track of everything. Like you guys know I have ADHD. I also have my ADHD channel called Hocus Focus. Head over there to check out good videos. But what I do is so the way that I keep myself productive and getting things done as an entrepreneur, a mom, a nurse, all of that is I have things in my planner that I need to get done and that I need to focus on. And I just look at it the week before, and as things come up, I fill things in. That's how I get it done. Then I put down in here my favorite Christmas shows. And if you're interested in what some of those are, fast forward if you don't want to hear this part. I'll put this timestamp when I'm done. Scrooged, Elf, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Christmas with the Cranks, Krampus, Charlie Brown, Garfield, A Christmas Story, Yogi, Die Hard, It's a Wonderful Life, A Christmas Carol, both the Muppet version and the Mickey version, The Muppet Family Christmas, Little Women, Roseanne, Victorian Farm Christmas series, which I absolutely love, and I literally have been watching those over and over again since the middle of the summer. I don't know why. Polar Express, Just Friends, Grinch ×2, the cartoon version and the Jim Carrey version. I love that version. I don't know why some people don't. Nightmare Before Christmas, just watched that yesterday with my son. It was so good. So we don't have to watch that again because with that one, I never know when to watch it. Love Actually, we watched that last year. I didn't realize how kind of like sappy. I won't be watching that one this year. While You Were Sleeping, Frosty, Gremlins, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, Worst Jobs in Christmas History, and The Ref. Now I know there are probably more. I've got favorite things. I'm not really sure what that's about. I didn't put anything under. And Hiding Spots. My family doesn't know about this book, and if they find out about it, they forget about it. So I could actually put down hiding spots in here because I have been known to hide things and lose them and not find them for a while. Favorite snacks. So around Christmas, when the kids are off school, it is so nice to have like some actual snacks. Like it takes me back to when I would go and visit my grandparents as a kid, and we would enjoy certain snacks like nuts and bolts, which apparently is like a Canadian thing. It's sort of like Chex Mix if you're not in Canada. This delicious mushroom dip, which I love to make. Lox and cream cheese, which is a really nice Christmas morning thing my husband and I enjoy. We love to have antipasto. We like to have scallops, sausage rolls. And so these are just nice things to have around the house. And then for Christmas dinner, the things we need for that. And like liquor, we're not big drinkers. So it's so funny that I have this on here. I mean, we have sparkling wine on Christmas Eve with my mom because she always spends the night, and we like to have apple cider. So that's about it. But then I have like beer and Irish cream. I think I always like expect that I want to have people over. I kind of want to have like an open house where friends and family can come by, but I don't know. And then I have some recipes. So my mother-in-law has an amazing sausage roll recipe. So I put that right in this book. So it's in the book. So I don't need to look for it. This book is so helpful. If something happened to this book, I mean, if there's ever a fire, like I'm gonna be like, hold on, I gotta get my book. Vanilla krantz, which is a delicious Danish, I believe, thing. The shortbread recipe I like. The critter recipe I like. Butterscotch confetti, spicy pecans, nuts and bolts. And then I have gifts. So what I do is I list everybody who needs a gift. And then I put Post-its next to it, and then I can put down what gifts I'm getting people. And that has been super helpful. There is a company here where we buy our chocolates from called Purdy's. And so I put down what Purdy's I wanted to buy, which was really helpful. So I had that in there because for my mom and my mother-in-law and my grandparents, I like to send them like a little gift basket because I find them harder to buy for. the older folks, because a lot of them have like everything they need. So that way they're getting something useful, something edible. I love getting edible things. So this is how I go beyond that. So basically what you do is you have your list of things that need to be done and the dates where you want them, like I said. So that is how I am getting my Christmas stuff organized nice and early, and how you can check out This Is My Christmas Playlist. I'm so excited to talk about it again because it's finally time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.